Okay, let me get this internet straightened up here. If it still, hopefully it keeps going. Okay, so y'all, serious talk tonight. Let's come on in and let's have a chat. So I'm a little bit late, sorry. But I go live every night at 9 p.m. Central Time, bringing to you something that God's laid on my heart. Usually that's, or something that I've heard, and teaching you something. Hey, Keisha, how are you, honey? Let me know that you're here and say hi. Sometimes I see faces pop up and names, and sometimes I don't. But you can send hearts so I know that you're here, or you can let me know where you're tuning in from. So, have you ever thought about changing jobs? So let's kind of have a little bit of a serious talk. So let me know. And so hopefully my bosses don't come on and go, what is she talking about? Oh no, she's going to change jobs. It's not what I'm talking about. But what I do want to talk to you about is my two direct sale businesses that I'm in. Have you ever thought about doing something else? Now, it doesn't have to be direct sales and it doesn't have to be MLMs. But I know sometimes people don't know what else I do. Some people don't know that I have a day job. They think that all I do is my direct sale business. So, but how do you know what's right for you and what's not? And so come on in, let me know, tell me hi. So I'm Marty Kaufman coming to you live from Eastern Mississippi, and want to have some real talk tonight because I want to share with you getting ready to go into new product releases for both companies that I'm with my direct sales companies, that one is next weekend and one is the end of September 26th. And so it's like, okay, can y'all believe we're in September? Like, wow. Like, we all don't even know where 2020 went. I'm just saying. I'm even saying that. But what I want to talk to y'all about is, how do you decide if you should start a business, if you should leave the job that you're in, if you should leave the company that you're with? How do you decide? I don't know the answers. I'm just going to kind of give you some tips on what you can do to figure out if you should join which one and which ones you shouldn't join and everything. So, hey, Kimmy, hey, Cynthia, let me know that you're here by giving me kind of a thumbs up or some hearts, or let me know in the comments where you are tuning in from. And so, talking about, have you ever thought about changing jobs, changing careers? Have you thought about retiring and then maybe doing something part-time, whatever? And not necessarily talking about, can be your full-time job. It can be picking up and saying, like, you know what, I really want to do something part-time. And then you start with like a direct sell business or an MLM or something else. And you're kind of like, wow, I really don't like this company and I'm not sure about it. What do I want to do? And so one thing, I want to give you some tips on how to kind of decipher things and whatever. And as you're looking out for it and you're looking, do some research. First of all, number one thing is, don't quit whatever you got steady income before you've got a backup, or at least have some plans or have some savings before you do that. That's number one thing, always. The other thing is research. Do research. You want to research, I'm talking like for direct sell businesses, MLMs, network marketing, whatever you want to call it. If you're selling something, if you're coaching, whatever, do research. Do research. Is there a need for that product? Is there a need for your services? if there's a need, then you start kind of looking through and going, okay, is it, affordable? Is people who I know, do they understand this? The other thing is too, is I don't want to be salesy spammy weirdo to just my friends. And who wants to be salesy spammy weirdo? Not. Because, okay, when we could go into like a major department store and shop, and your sales clerks were on commission, and as soon as you walked in to a certain department, somebody was like on you and like, oh, how can I help you, and da 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 da, and they were like getting you clothes and bringing you to the dressing room and da 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 and all that, and it felt fake. Well, we don't want to do that, so how can you provide services and products to your friends without them not going, oh my gosh, she is talking about this stuff again. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired of hearing that. I don't want to see another 50 posts about what this product does and how it's going to help me do this, or it's going to do this, da 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 da. So that's the number one thing too that I want to share with y'all. If you come on and catch me live here on my profile, I'm rarely talking about my products. Rarely talking. I may show you something and go, hey, did you know I've got this? But I'm directing you over to Sprinkle You Our Blessings, because that is my business page. And that's what you want to do as a consumer, as a customer. Make sure your friends are not selling stuff to you off of their profile. Make sure it's from a business page. They need to be treating their business as a business. And that way, you know that they're serious about it. And so that's what I want to, encourage y'all, is if you are looking to find something else, there is so much money. I'm just going to give you an example. My direct sell business, one of them, Pink Zebra, has had a 300% increase in sales during this pandemic. Y'all, that's crazy. I don't know what the numbers are with my other company, with HempWorks, because let me tell you, what I've done with HempWorks is I wanted to try the products. I want to understand them before I let you know about them. But there's some new products coming out, and that's what I want to share with you about too. Is like, oh my goodness, there's so many things. HempWorks is not just one product. There's several. Like, not only do we have CBD oil, we've got it in different levels. We've got pet products. We've got gummies. We've got vitamins. We've got hair products. We've got skincare. There's essential oils. There's a travel section of it as well. Y'all, I don't even know all of the different things, but I've heard that we're getting makeup. We're getting a weight loss program. Like, it's like one company with several different things underneath it. And our daily sprays are amazing, all natural sprays that like are shield, boost, brain, sleep. There's something else, but there's like so many different things. And so that's the thing to think about when you are looking at these companies. Is it profitable? Both companies that I have joined are debt-free because of what we offer in both companies are essential. So neither one of them shut down during pandemic, which is like amazing. So there was no hit there. There was several direct sale businesses that went under and closed up because of pandemic, because they couldn't sell, you know, different things. And, you know, because if they're not, you know, debt free, they couldn't make their bills. And so they just, you know, fell through. And so those are some important things to think about. You know, if you're going like, well, I don't even know what you're talking about. You know, what is this? Why are you talking about this? Well, it's kind of funny because when you think about it, they say that every Monday or every Sunday night, people sit and think and regret on getting up to go to their job the next morning. Is that not crazy? Like, I have never regretted, you know, on Sunday night going, oh, I dread going to work tomorrow. It's more I dread getting up more than anything. What about you? You know, I don't know anybody that enjoys really getting up and going at it, you know. I mean, now there's some people that are completely morning people, but I can be, but I don't have to be. I enjoy sleeping too, but I stay up and I can do more things at night sometimes than I can in the morning. It just varies, you know, but saying that, because you're kind of starting to prepare for your week and kind of looking at like your finances, and you're looking at where things are at and where things are going, and you're like, oh man, I'm just, you know, can't make ends meet, and what can I do differently, and is there some other possibilities? Like, I can remember way back when, like, there was like all these like little jobs where you could stuff envelopes at home and like supposedly make all this money, and they, you know, and you ended up finding out that they were scam stuff. And there was, or putting these parts together, and you would get all this stuff shipped to you, and you would put this stuff together, and then you would ship it back. And that was like the first kind of idea. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't the first ideas of working at home, but it was something. And so yeah, I'm just talking about, like, have you ever thought about changing your career, or changing jobs, or adding something into, you know, into the mix? Because not that you have free time, because let me tell you, I didn't think I had any free time when I took this on. Well, I soon realized we make the time for what we want to make the time for. We can shift what we're doing to fit what we want to do. If you want to go, you know, shopping, you're going to make the time to go shopping. If you want to go on vacations, if you want to go or you want to go motorcycle ride, whatever it is, you're going to find, or you want to go hiking, you're going to find time to go do those things. Just saying. You know, but so the same way that you can find time to do that, you can find time to maybe give another business an hour here, an hour there, whatever. So I just want to help you kind of figure that out. If you're like going, you know, I really kind of think that I want to find something, Marty, can you help me? You know, let me know what, you know, tell me what you're doing. You know, there's a couple things, you know, so like, you don't have to have inventory if you don't want to. If you want to have inventory, you can. Can it be all done from a website? Yes. Both of my companies can. Now, Pink Zebra is more of a party plan company, which that means have parties and different things. And like right now, you may not be going to somebody's house to have it. You may have it in an open area somewhere. You know, there's so many different things. And so there's all that stuff, but I don't want you to think about that. I want you to think about, you know, is there something else I would like to do? And this is the other thing. You know, I said, you know, research, find out about the businesses, you know, how are they ran? What's the compensation plan? Maybe don't get so much into that, but you do want to know all that. But you also want to know and have the feeling of, are you passionate about the product? And I had somebody say to me this the other day, and I said something about one of my companies to her, and she says, oh, I used to sell that. I said, oh, you did? I said, well, what made you stop? Her reason was, her number one reason, I wasn't passionate for the product. And that's, you've got to be passionate for the product of what you sell, what you produce, whatever your services are. If you're coaching somebody, if you're giving advice, whatever it is, or a product, you want to be passionate about it, and you want to be able to tell people about it and not be scared. And it's a hard thing for me. That's a hard thing to kind of get over. I can be passionate all day long about the products that I use and that I sell, but my biggest fear is, I don't want you to see me as salesy, spammy weirdo. Just saying. So if you see something I'm selling, you may need to ask. But I'm getting braver. I'm getting better. But so let me know if you've ever thought about, doing something different, changing up what you're doing. And if you have, what have you changed to? Have you started selling something? Have you changed your career from, office to, outside landscape? I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. There's so many different things. And especially during the pandemic, I have met so many people doing so many different, unique jobs that they have kind of created their own, of selling this or promoting that. And it's like so awesome, y'all, because there's a need and there's a want for so many different things. So I hope this was, encouraging to you. If you know somebody who's struggling to try to find something new and different, and you're like, hey, you know what? You need to go talk to Marty because she's got some ideas. And I've got more that I can tell you about. I just didn't want to get too in depth with, because like I said, I'm not pushing either one of my companies. I want to talk to you about the idea of switching or picking something else up and what to look for. Why do you need to research? Why do you need to pray? Why do you need to find out about compensation plans? Why do you need to find out about inventory? Why do you need to there's so much to find out about, and it's all there. And so, it's okay. And some cost nothing to join, and some cost a little bit more. Like one of mine right now, it's nothing to join to start selling and to be an affiliate, which is awesome. Y'all, it's like crazy because it's limitless. Like I said, there's so many different companies within the companies, if that makes sense. It's products, but it's also sectioned off. Yeah. And like I said, there's so many things in there now that I don't even know about, but there is makeup coming that I know of, weight loss that's coming that I know of, and I'm not sure what else. There's more stuff coming, and I'll find out this next weekend. So if you are interested, let me know. And if you're interested in just finding out about my products that I sell, I'll put the link up in the title of this when I get done. I forgot to do it beforehand, but it's Sprinkle Your Blessings. It's also in my information stuff there as well. And so, y'all, I will see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Time. Be loving, be kind, be blessed so you can be a blessing. Night, everybody. Thanks for joining me.